A big thank you to the Almighty God for a day like this. And also to thank the organizers of this very great event. Isoko can be better. I had a number of other serious engagements, but I had to cancel it, knowing that I would like to speak on Isoko can be better. Because that is something that resonates with me by reason of my association with this ethnic nationality. For some of us who are following the trends for the last 5 years, by the privilege of God, I am the convener of Isoko Urobo Unity Forum. And before I go further, just to make one or two comments, as I have thanked the organizers, there is something that I see everywhere I go, and I want to respect it. As I came in a few minutes after, I saw an 84-year-old man. So you don't know what it is. Not a 70-year-old man, not a 60-year-old man. He was pacing on this platform, and I was carefully watching the steps. Can this be an 84-year-old man? Sir, obviously you carry something, and I want to really appreciate you. And the comments, just hear you speak, I've learned a lot. It's my prayer that God will continue to keep you, sir, and to preserve you, so that we can continue to drink from the wisdom that you have acquired for over 80 years. Thank you so much, sir. Isoko can be better, sir. Sir, after oil was discovered, the black gold was in 1956 in a place called Oleh. After that, another place that came to mind for the extraction of this black gold is a place called Uzeri. And for over 6 decades, this community, this nation, this ethnic nationality have contributed immensely to the growth of our country. And if you ask me, have they really gotten value for this contribution? For what I see, I think it's a resounding no, sir. Billions and billions of dollars is being extracted from this place. And in other parts of the world, when you have this kind of development, what you see as I travel around the world is skyscrapers, is good network of roads, is solid road infrastructure, road connectivity, rail transport. That is what I see. But sadly, that is not in Isoko land today. And as if that is not enough, it's okay to talk about the natural resources that this place is endowed with, and continue to make this awesome contribution to our state and our nation. One resource you cannot take from this place is a human resource. I can tell you for free, sir. A human resource. They have contributed by the persons that came from here in every strata of life. one of the conferences, when we were organizing conferences on Isoko Unity Forum, Frank Kokori came up and said one thing very fundamental. He said in the 40s and the 30s in Warri, the people that teach, they come to teach us the gospel in the agriculture. He said they were predominantly the Isokos. That's to tell you, sir. But whether you like it or not, you come to the military. You can't talk about today modern military without talking about General Ogomudia. Can you talk about the military without General Polomu? I'm a man of faith, and when you come to the gospel, can you talk about, when you don't want, you can't talk about Archbishop Apena? Or Adam Igburu? These are the people that makes us stick here. And we know them and we recognize them for that. That when it comes to education, I don't know people from my generation, you wouldn't have read any book that was published by Dodo Ume. I tell you, sir, while as economics, you have the Dodo Ume reeling them out from Benin. So these are the things that you can see. Not to talk about the arts and the entertainment, sir. Time will fail me to start to mention them. Have you heard of a young man they call Bovi? Or you want to talk about Daddy Shoki? Or when you talk about Nollywood itself, can you talk about it without talking about Shiko, Zeba, Shiko, Ejiro, and Zebeju? Can you talk about it without that? These are the things that have come from this nation, called the Isoko nation, sir. So they enjoy and they have a pride of place whenever Nigeria is being discussed. Whether it is politics, whatever it is. Just from Isoko North and South, sir. That's what we are saying, sir. The contribution they bring to the table is enormous. But sadly, we belong to a society where these things, they are not rewarded. They're not rewarded, just as I've said earlier, sir. But the truth is, sir, Amma, and I know by the special grace of God that the leadership of our state and our country, as it begins to change, as it begins to shift, as we begin to experience this paradigm shift that is coming, I can assure you that good is coming to the Isoko nation. I want to be careful. We have been advised that this is not a political gathering. So I know where to draw the line. But I can tell you, one thing that I know as I begin to engage our people, one thing that I'm known for, I've been in the marketplace for 30 years. By the special grace of God, I'm the managing director of a company called Wellman Group. That company started in Warri West. They say nothing is working. And from the very humble beginning, from ground zero, today is now a market leader in the entire continent of Africa. That is what some of us want to bring to the governmental space. Managing our resources and knowing what is due per time. That's what we are saying. Please don't let anybody deceive you. I know what is in Delta. I would like some of us who have opportunity to Amazon, you can buy my book online. My book is titled The Hidden Treasures in the Niger Delta. If you know the treasures that is in the Niger Delta, sir, the treasures that is in the Niger Delta, it makes hydrocarbon a icing on the cake. That's the truth, sir. Hydrocarbon is an icing on the cake. There are resources tied up everywhere that are not in the exclusive list. It means that with a permit, you can responsibly exploit them. And we know where those things, we have mapped them out, we know where they are. Please take it for free, sir. The party that I represent, the NBC, will ensure that the Isoko nation is industrialized. I can tell you for free, sir, and we will start with energy. Everything rolls on the wheels of power. And it's easy. It's easy here. Because if you turbine gas, it gives you instant electricity, sir. And I know around here there has been a serious agitation to turbine the gas. And I know that because all over you go to Israel, they are flaring the gas. They don't know what to do with it. Federal government doesn't know what to do with it. If you go to Focado's Yokri, not alone in Delta, they don't take light there. They simply turbine the natural gas to electricity. Why can't we do it here? Not to talk about agriculture, sir. Agriculture is another thing. It's another thing. The soil that God has given us here, the soil, you put something on the ground, even if you lick mango and throw it, it will germinate. That's the kind of soil that we have. And nothing is being done about agriculture. Cassava in 2025 sold at $171 billion. America is looking for it on a daily basis as a biofuel. And the people here, they say they don't know about it, sir. They say they don't know about it. The pepper that you put in your backyard, it traded over $40 billion in 2025. Time will fail me to talk about maize. Time will fail me to talk about granite that you see everywhere that is not being mechanized. Sir, we need somebody that knows what happens in this space. Are you getting me, sir? It's not all about fact. If you know what happens here, you will put fact aside. I'm telling you, sir. So if you want to think out of the box, we need somebody that can think out of the box. Only where there is no box, you can think out something. You can bring out something. That's the kind of leadership that my party comes to present, sir. Please, I'm here to make a contribution. I know I don't have all the time in the world. I'm here. I'm open to engage. I can tell you for free. I'm open to say it. I don't know everything. I'm not a custodian of all knowledge. I want to learn. I know that when we interact, a lot of things can happen. That's the truth. I've learned hearing from people who are down on the rungs. I've learned a lot of things, sir. And to anything for crying out loud, I'm a humble human being. I can tell you for free. Humble to the extent that people come to my office and ask me, where is your Oga? It happens all the time. Are you getting, sir? Which is what I call LWT, leadership without title. Leadership by what you can offer. Leadership by what you can bring to the table. Leadership by what you can contribute. That's the kind of leadership I want to aspire to. That's the kind of leadership I'm asking you to come and join us so that we can make this change for our country and our state. Thank you so much, and God bless you.